OnlyFans girls need to be stopped. I was sitting here doom scrolling as I usually do on Twitter, going through the cringiest of cringe on the internet, and suddenly I saw this tweet from Camilla from the Bop House. If you guys don't know who that is, consider yourself lucky. But pretty much all it said is, I will personally send Bonnie Blue $2 million if she actually comes on my podcast and officially puts an end to her insane stunts. And this whole thing is following Sophie Rain, which is another member of the Bop House. If you guys also don't know her, like I said, consider yourself lucky. But Sophie Rain has pretty much just been calling out Bonnie Blue every chance she gets and saying what she's doing is ridiculous. And then apparently it's turning OF into a clown show if it wasn't already. And honestly, I don't feel like saying OF the entire video, so if I can't say OnlyFans on YouTube, I guess I'm screwed. Because for the rest of this video, that's all I'm saying. I'm not calling it OF. That's cringe as fuck. And I've seen tweets like this saying it's all just one big publicity stunt, and honestly, that could be the case. But bro, if you guys don't know what Bonnie Blue has been doing, she's been doing some pretty down bad diabolical things. And when I say some pretty down bad diabolical things, I mean things like sleeping with 1,000 men in 12 hours. And if you guys didn't think that's bad, apparently she was pregnant after the whole thing. I never really heard anything much more about that after that. So honestly, who knows what could have happened to that child, or if there ever even was one. And this lady is so unbelievably out of her fucking mind that she literally was able to get permanently banned from OnlyFans, one of the worst platforms on all of the internet, because you know what she went to go and do? She went to go and hold a petting zoo event where she would literally lock herself where she could not control anything into a glass box and let an infinite amount of guys just go ham on her. Literally just go ham on her. Literally destroy this chick while she is locked inside of a glass box and cannot even move. And brother, do I agree with this guy. The world is healing, because if this lady is able to actually get banned off of one of the most crude, horrific platforms on the internet, I'm sure she'll be banned on every other one following. And just like every OF girl that came before her, she's gonna fall off. I mean, dude, if you look at it, there are so many girls that have came and gone, and by far one of the biggest examples of this, I can't even think of her name right now, but irrelevant. It was that one e-girl from forever ago that sold all of her bathwater. Oh my god, I'm literally gonna have to look this up. Belle Delphine. That's what I'm saying. This chick is literally as bad as Belle Delphine, dude. You do not go out and put yourself in a quote-unquote fucking petting zoo. Like, what are you doing with your life? Like, genuinely, look at this lady and tell me she is not fucking out of her mind. I'll show you the absolutely disgusting video she put out that's promoting this whole thing, and honestly, it is pretty concerning.
Sorry, Daddy, but today I'm going to be stretched out a lot.
Bro, just why? And can someone explain to me how Ray from Kai Cenat got here? This dude literally switched servers and haircuts. What the hell is this dude doing posted up looking like Sid from Toy Story? And don't even get me started on fucking Inspector Gadget in the background.
I cannot wait to be leaving here in a wheelchair. I don't know if it's medically possible to be able to take all of these at once.
Lady, you are not going to be leaving here in a wheelchair. You are going to be leaving here dead. The next thing you are doing after shooting this video is literally getting buried 6 feet under the earth. And I would not doubt if her management team tried to come out with something where they literally were going to go and dig up her grave and run 1,000 men on her dead body. Because the lengths this lady takes it is so unbelievably insane. I have never seen anything like it. This lady has more dedication than Michael Jordan and LeBron James combined. And speaking of which, I saw some reason someone made the Twitter AI describe this in basketball terms, and I just want to read this out to you guys because it is literally the perfect definition of what is going on here. Well, now I just look like a dumbass because I couldn't find the tweet, but I found a better one. Saying, does Bonnie Blue belong in hell, or are we already in it? With
Grok saying the question of whether Bonnie Blue actually belongs in hell or not, or if we already are in hell is subjective, reflecting personal moral outage.
But what I think Grok meant to say is, yes, we are all in hell and we are all fucked. Because if something like this is happening, I don't even want to run the risk of having a daughter in today's day and age. And personally, if I'm gonna be completely honest, I never really wanted one anyways. But bro, it's one of those things, you go to have a kid, and it's like, okay, you know, I'm either gonna have a boy, I'm gonna have a girl, whatever. Obviously, you want one more than the other, but like, bro, no one's actually gonna care that much. Like, once the kid is there, like, you're gonna love your kid for who your kid is, unless you're actually just a D1 freakazoid. But it's one of those things where it's like, dude, if I have a daughter, there is genuine risk of somehow this happens. And honestly, yeah, it is really just on the parent. You have to raise your kid right, yada, yada, yada. But at the end of the day, this is still a possibility, and it's only getting worse. And the amount of positive influence from these people that are pushed onto young women is absolutely disgusting. And I mean, Sophie Rain was trying to say it's no longer about women empowerment. But to be honest, with pictures like this, I don't think you were ever trying to be empowered, because if you look at the picture of Bonnie Blue right on the other side, you can see they're literally the same. The only thing that you may be empowering is giving middle school boys a little bit of confidence mid-goon. And so honestly, I don't think you're a good person either, but when it comes down to it, at least someone is finally calling this lady out. I mean, bro, if you absolutely disgusting, she actually looks like one of the fucking aliens from Toy Story. And honestly, I bet you she would love to get grabbed by the claw, because I can only imagine what this lady would try and do to it. Or if she was trapped in there with all of the other aliens. I could only imagine some of the videos that would be on the internet. Imagine 1,000 aliens in a claw machine versus Bonnie Blue. And with that horrible image now in your head, I'm just gonna cut the video right here. Subscribe.